Elizabeth Maria here, and this is Intuitive Tuesdays with Elizabeth Maria. I'm so happy to be here. So today we're listening to some chakra cleansing chants. This is for the root chakra, and I'm going to turn this down a little bit. This is from the lovely YouTube page of Kathleen Carlson. She's a sound healer. I've been studying sound healing for this past, well, honestly, for like the past, since 2019. So let's just listen to the vibrations together. This is sacral chakra. This is the flute. And this is the chant VAM. Yes, I think I keep on putting out videos where I'm like, I'm not a singer, but I just love to do it anyways. So anyways, check out Kathleen Carlson, sound healing work, and we will turn this down and kind of have it in the background a little bit. Hopefully you guys can still hear it. Just beautiful chants of Kathleen Carlson again from her sound healing. Well, happy holidays, guys. Happy almost winter solstice. That's really, the way that I celebrate, the longest night of the year. My daughter and I always come together, and we always, make a wonderful meal together and then maybe go out. And well, not maybe, we always go out for a walk. This year we're going to the botanical gardens. I'm so thankful to be here in Athens, Georgia. Hey, Max, so wonderful that you made it today. Just wonderful. So I'm going to get right into it. I'm going to first just kind of clear the energy. Ooh, I'm feeling, wow. Ooh, there's a lot of good energy. Okay. Thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you for allowing me to be here. Thank you for allowing me to be a conduit. For those of you guys that are new to Intuitive Tuesdays, I come on here once a week and I do a live energy reading. For my energy reading, I do use my tarot deck. The way that I do it is the first card will be the energy that we're kind of moving through. The second card will be, where we're at currently. The third card is about if we continue to align in the same energy. Because that's the thing with tarot. It's not about telling your future. It's about showing you your energetic alignment, a symbolic interpretation of that. And as a former English instructor, I'm down with the symbology. Anyways, yeah, so that third card will tap us into the energies that may transpire in the future, and it also sometimes gives us a advice. I got one card here, I got two cards here. Let's pull out this third card and see what happens for this wonderful winter solstice week. Winter solstice is such a wonderful time of the year to really, do that review, with an open heart, knowing what it is that we still need to release, being able to release it so we can receive that beautiful energy that we have in store for us. And so once again, this is a it's a collective reading, and so this reading is going to be, for the collective who is here in this moment. So Max, this is for you right now, okay? And then for anyone who finds this video, it's all about divine timing, right? So when you happen upon it, that is your divine time. The way that I do my interpretation is that I will go through and read what my trusty tarot book has to say, and then I intuitively kind of bounce off of that for my own kind of, interpretation of it. So the first, oh, and I did want y'all to notice my my holiday shirt. Always want to bring in a little bit of laughter and fun and light into the readings. So the first card that we have today is the King of Cups. Hey, so this is a charismatic man. Okay, this is someone that is warm-hearted. This person might be an academic, some type of advisor, possibly businessman or an artist. Okay, this is about someone that is tapped into his intuition. Okay, he's sociable, he's sensitive, right? But this is an energy. I mean, this is the king, guys. And so, and this is very interesting for, ooh, I'm just feeling some wonderful energy with this card. So this is what I was going to say was that the King of Cups coming in as the energy that we're kind of moving out of, but we've been dealing with this energy of the King of Cups, and this is the time right now for the divine masculine. And it's not, if you're listening to this, male, female, none of that matters. It's about the energy, right? And so this divine masculine energy we've been working through, balancing, finding that king, right? I mean, because with the king, I mean, this is all about, and definitely for the King of Cups, it's all about following your heart, right? Settling conflicts through diplomacy, right? Um, so if you're someone, who has been struggling with that balance, and really, if you think about the divine masculine, is this it's a more logical balance, right? And so we have our head, and then we have our divine feminine, which is more of the heart. And so over this past couple weeks, we've really been doing a lot of balancing of the wounded divine male. And so I think it's really beautiful that the King of Cups has come up for the energy that we're moving through. It shows that we have healed, not even are healing, but have healed. I mean, because we're talking the king right here. I mean, next step is the emperor, but hey, you know what I'm saying? Let's see, follow your intuition. Okay, so this is any type of business negotiations. Use your charm and empathy. When others feel that you are really engaged, then they drop their defensiveness, right? And the communication will improve. And so, really, I believe this card is asking us, we have healed that divine masculine wound. Now we are the king in our own right, right? But we are learning how to operate in balance, mind, body, spirit, and balance between that mind and that heart. Okay. Now we have a major arcana for our second card, and this is so beautiful. I've been doing the Merkaba activation meditations for a couple weeks now. Hold on one second. Let me get some more. I don't know if you guys can hear the sound healing, but I just love it. I'm going to see what else we can find. on okay, well here we go. We're just gonna put the tree of life on. This is a 432 hertz. Y'all, I am such a freaking sound healing freak. And I mean, I believe in it. I know that it works. I've been using sound healing for my own spiritual recovery, spiritual journey since 2019 with just incredible results. Um, my daughter doesn't really care for it. But other than that, excellent results. And hopefully y'all can hear this. I'll turn it up a little bit. Um, and I believe that someone told me this. I have not looked into it, but the FDA has just approved the first sound healing treatment for cancer. So, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. We are vibration. Let's get back to the reading. So, with the chariot, so this is the energy that we are currently in. We're hopping into our Merkaba. We are headed up and out of this crazy matrix place. And, I mean, this is like timeline jumping. This is like, I mean, you're in the quantum field of infinite possibilities. You can go anywhere in the chariot, right? And so the chariot is all about victory, determination, guidance, right? Okay, and it's associated with the cancer. That's interesting. Okay, so let's see. So the upright chariot signifies success and a major departure. And so that definitely, I mean, we're at the end of the year, right? So again, we look back and we're reflecting, where have we been this last year, in regards to, career, love, all the things that us humans, freaking think about. And so we're looking back at everything, but we're also, making those determined plans and, taking those actions for the future. And so this is all about, the chariot is travel, moving into, the next stage of your life. I mean, this is a beautiful, beautiful card, okay? This is all about you being ready to take control, right? I suggest that you look into some chariot meditations, like guided meditations, or the Merkaba meditations, right? The Merkaba is kind of like an energetic freaking spaceship. The last guided meditation that I did, I totally, because I loved it. I have a stick. I have a 6-speed Mini Cooper, and man, I love to get in her and just like haul ass, And so I just pictured myself in my Merkaba, and I've got my gear shift, and I got like my light energy body all around me, and I'm just like zipping around the planets and shit. I mean, it's totally badass. But this is the energy of the chariot. It's going to, it's getting to where you want to go, anywhere. And again, infinite possibilities, right? So let's see, you are poised to learn as your horizons rapidly expand. So, any type of endeavors that you're doing right now, my God, you got it. You got it going on. Hey, you got it going on. This is an excellent card. Okay, the chariot can indicate a move or an important journey. Okay. And it's just all about all those possibilities. So let's see, for home, travel away from home is the focus. And this, I mean, definitely with the holidays and stuff, don't stress yourself out though right now, guys. I mean, just go with that flow, tap in, know that you are protected. You have your, the the energy, like you think of the chariot as just like wrapping you around with that light body protective energy so you can do anything you want basically, in relationship. This is, this can show endings in relationships, but it's also about, because it's movement. This is a movement card. So moving on, keep it moving, keep it moving. Let me tell you, I've had to block several people this week, but you keep it moving, you keep it moving because you know that your emotion, you're making things happen, right? And you don't want to be held back by that, that old weight, that old energy. I mean, it's time. I mean, things are flying forward. Wow. Okay, so again, King of Cups. We've really, been working on healing that masculine, divine energy. It seems like we done it right. Now we're ready to move forward, right, in this chariot, this protective body of light that will take us to all the infinite possibilities that we hold. And then we have another. Hold on, let me look this up. What? Okay, page 66. Wow, I've been seeing a lot of 6 6s lately. 6 6. I'll have to look at the numerology of that. I do know that 6 is a wonderfully round number. But so this is interesting. And actually, I mean, I'm tapping into the collective energy. I'm tapping in to, the energy of those of you who are currently watching. And so this could be, a very specific advice card for you. This is the Hermit. Okay. This is all about, healing, continuing that journey. Because just because I said you got it, you're the king, you're all freaking balanced. There is always more. That is the beauty. I mean, it can get a little frustrating. Hey, Jackie, so glad you jumped on. So happy to see you. Yeah, I'm just talking about, the never-ending journey that we are all on. I mean, right, what is it? Energy can't be destroyed, it can only change or whatever, So, I mean, it just keeps on going. But there's always more to learn, okay? So, the upright meaning of the hermit, and again, this is about, the energy of healing and self exploration, going within. And so, this is also the advice card, for the next week. And this totally makes sense. We are in Mercury retrograde right now. We're about to come upon the winter solstice where we're really releasing all that old and making way for the new. So it can be, I mean, it's not that it can be, it is a pretty chaotic, energetic time right now. So even though, my God, we've been doing the healing, especially with that divine masculine, we got the Merkaba, we got the chariot, we know where we're going in the new year, but right now it's time to hunker down, do some self exploration. So let's see. There's an opportunity to take time away from routine to consider your options. So this is a real contemplative card, which is really different from this chariot energy. So even though like we know we got it going on, we know we're going places, right? This week, I mean, just like that Beastie Boys song, slow and low, that is the tempo. Is that the Beastie Boys? Anyways, yeah, that's what came to me, or my wonderful favorite quote, inch by inch, life's ascent. And so, I mean, this week it's not so much about, slowing down necessarily because the momentum is there, but really just going within. Hold on, I gotta skip this. um it says, if there's decisions to be made, now is not the time, especially in Mercury retrograde. I believe that's over on the 23rd. So just cool your jets, yo. I mean, because again, you got everything going on. Success is imminent. It's just, like deal with the energies that are coming in, take rest. I mean, I did like a 20-minute winter solstice meditation before coming on today. I've been, I mean, taking naps, it's just, it's that's the time of year it is. I mean, it's kind of like hibernation mode. So it really makes sense that this is our card for the advice for this next week. Again, there's also a healing aspect to the hermit, right? And so this is a time, even though we have healed that divine masculine wound, that we are in balance, there's still going to be residue, right? That we have to walk through in this material reality. Because even if it's bam, it's done, it's healed in the ethers, our mind, body, spirit, or especially our bodies might still be like, oh, we didn't get the memo. You know what I mean? So take it easy. Take it easy, okay? Um, let's see. So the hermit can also indicate in the home, consider your options carefully. And again, avoid making any big decision right now. There's no, I mean, it just doesn't, whatever. First off, if you think it's a big decision, you probably need to look at it from another perspective, anyways, because big, and I talked about this last week, can be a limiting belief. It can make you feel like, oh, it's too much. Oh, it's, or, if you're working through self worth, oh, it's too big for me, right? And so take out the big from the decision until you can begin to look at some different perspectives around in around whatever decision that it is that you feel you need to make. I always feel that it's best just to pause into it. Ah, pause into it and know that if you feel an urgency that you got to make this decision today, then that's probably it's almost always the opposite. It actually means don't make the decision. Just chill the f out, okay? Chill out. God's got it. Great spirit, what have you, has got it. Okay, so just chill out. Because again, remember, I mean, we got it. We got it going on with the chariot. Um, okay, let's see what else for the hermit and relationships. This can be a time of really, going in again with your own self healing, your own self reflection. And so, again, I believe it was the chariot that said that you might be leaving someone behind and going solo here. This card confirms that right now, the time is about you. You have done the work. Let's pat ourselves on the back. Let's give ourselves a big hug. Ah, thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you, Great Spirit. Just a beautiful reading. I keep on getting the chariot everywhere, man. It's just beautiful. Let's clear the space and I will pick a angel card. Ah, thank you, Great Spirit, for allowing me to be a conduit, a vessel for your energetic messages today. Thank you so much. Ah, whew. So with all of my readings, I mean, and most of the readers online seem to say this, but it's so true. Take what you need, leave the rest, what resonates, blah, 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 all of that. It is a collective reading. Um, but I hope that the message did resonate for you. It definitely resonated for me. Now we're going to connect to our guides or angels. Every single one of us has angels that are guiding us. The thing with our angels, in order to connect, you have to ask, ask and it is given, right? And so, I mean, even if it like feels, a little like dorky in your energy, I know at first for me it did. I'm like, what the fuck, excuse my language. No, sorry, not sorry. Anyways, I'm like staring in the window and the in the window and staring in the mirror doing the Louise Hayes affirmations. And I'm like, okay, I've definitely like lost my mind. But the cool thing about this spiritual journey is that you basically will lose your mind. But then what is replaced is just so beautiful, so expansive, just connecting with the energies that creates worlds. Oh my God, we got our card. Let's see which one it is. So excited. Ah, guys, I am just, man, okay. Oh, and I'm so glad that we ended up getting this card because this is one of the topics that I wanted to discuss with the winter solstice. And that is all about, really grounding our energy at this time. Again, we are in the middle of, the holiday season. I don't know where you guys are tuning in from, but if you're in the US and you were raised here in the US, then Christmas can be a beautiful time or the holidays. But it can also be pretty stressful, through obligations and what have you, and trying to juggle all, the expectations. My advice is don't try to juggle it. Just, and I don't do obligations anymore. If I can't give from a place of, just doing it because I love in my heart and it's for fun and for free, then I don't do it. Because otherwise, you're gonna get attached to like that energy of freaking resentment and all that, and you don't want it. So, give from the spirit of, this is for fun and for free, and it fills my heart. But if it don't fill your heart, don't do it. Just say no. Just say no. Um, and remember to earth and ground. So, this is again a time where you may be feeling a little discombobulated all over the place. You got friends coming into town, you got places to go, you got gifts to wrap if you're into that or what have you, you know. Um, but the angels want you to know, don't spread yourself too thin, okay? Come back down to earth and get grounded. So, your angel guide is encouraging you, just like I said, get grounded. When you come, that's so funny. I swear I didn't read forward. It just says, come back to earth. You will have a clearer insight into who you are and what you need to do to feel safer and more at ease in your life. You are being guided to take some time to breathe, do some Kundalini yoga, get in with that breath, right? Do some, just basic breath work activities will help you to ground into your body, okay? Connect with fresh air. Like I said at the beginning, on Thursday, my daughter and I are going on a wonderful hike at the botanical gardens. Get outside. And actually, after this reading, I'm going to go take the dog for a walk. I mean, even if it's cold as HE double hockey sticks where you're out, get outside and just breathe the fresh air, okay? Like I just said, go into nature, hug some trees, do all that jazz, get hippie with it. I mean, it really works. I mean, I talk to the trees, I talk to the birds. I talk to the leaves. I mean, because it's all God energy. It's all God. It's all us. It's all we, right? And so it's just beautiful to, go. And I mean, that's where, I mean, honestly, the woods are like my temple. That is, and I mean, not to say that I have not been able, I have connected to Great Spirit, inside buildings. Um, but man, there is just nothing like, just sitting on a freaking rock next to a stream to get you some damn God on. And just as a side note, God knows I was probably a pirate in a last life, so I fucking cuss, man. That's just how it is. Okay, so you may be uncertain about what you're supposed to be focusing on at this time, and that's funny because earlier today I was thinking of all the myriad of, like different projects I have going on. I'm making some Christmas gifts for family members. I'm working on a sound healing certification. I'm working on a podcast with my spiritual bestie Jackie. Whoop whoop, and doing intuitive Tuesdays, just all that. I mean, it's all beautiful. It's all just, building my business. I mean, there's so much beauty, and I love I'm writing a screenplay. I mean, God. And earlier I was like, I kind of felt a little frozen, like, okay, what do I do next? And I mean, of course, like lists are good, channeling that divine masculine energy here in the King of Cups. Um, but just like you may have a whole lot going on, and sometimes, what I mean, I ended up just taking a shower and doing a meditation when I got a little, it's like, I mean, so it's really not time to forge forward. Again, we have that hermit energy, right? For some of us, we're still, our bodies are healing. So let's see what else it says here. But let's see. You may be uncertain about what you're supposed to be focusing on, and that's because your energy is a little bit dispersed. But angels of the earth are with you to help you ground yourself to feel connected again. As you have, and this, you are doing important work right now, right? And you are gearing up for these amazing experiences that are coming up, right? With the chariot. I mean, we're going places. And so now is the time to collect your energy, get grounded, take those naps, take a day bath. I mean, that to me is just like, the symbol of luxury, to be able to lay in some hot water in the middle of the day and just be. So that is the reading, guys, for this week. Yeah, I always, I'm coming on weekly right now at 4:44 EST. I will always do the energy reading, pull an angel card. Sometimes I talk about other things. Last week I talked about my favorite detox drink. I drink these like every day. Mm. This week, not really too much. I mean, I actually was I'm probably going to go take a walk and then maybe take a nap for a little bit, So you guys take care of yourself. Have such a beautiful winter solstice this week. Know that the energy is intense. We're in Mercury retrograde until the 23rd. Don't sign any contracts right now. Don't make any big decisions right now. Go take a walk, take a nap, love yourself. And I'll do the same, guys. In love, light, and service, I'm Elizabeth Maria, and this is Intuitive Tuesdays with Elizabeth Maria. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye.